All right, let me go to the next guest. Go straight to your point. If you have nothing valuable to offer me, I'm just gonna take you down, y'all. I promise. I'm not gonna waste my breath with anyone who can't have a coherent and answer questions. What's up, bro?
Why do you say that there is no? Okay, fine. Let's say you're saying that God doesn't exist, right? So that basically means that you worship the devil, right?
If God doesn't exist, why would the devil exist, bro?
But what does your background mean?
What background?
The background you're putting on your life, that's basically the devil.
Really?
Yes,
How do you know that that's the devil?
because that's the Bible. The Bible said that's how we do.
The devil says that that picture is the picture of the devil?
Yes. Can
Give
you?
me the chapter
But
and verse. Give me the chapter and verse where the Bible says that that's the picture of the devil.
I don't know. But basically, for every Christian, if you look at that
Oh,
picture,
brother,
it's
brother,
basically
why would you lie in broad daylight? Have you
okay.
seen the
Fine.
devil before?
Okay, fine. Wait, let me speak. You say there is no God, right? Let me tell you one thing that's going to come in your life. Let me make this clear. Judgment day will come in. There is a Bible verse that says, for those that they don't believe in Jesus, they're good. They're already judged. So it's not too late, bro, to change your life to Christ.
Brother, you want me to tell you what I will do on Judgment Day?
Yeah, what would you do?
When you show up on Judgment Day, when you look up on the throne, you will see me there. It's me that's going to be sitting on the throne because I would have defeated God by then. If I catch God, me and God, if God is real and I see God, me and him, we're going to have a boxing match and I'm going to win. I'll bamboozle him with one hand. So when you show up on Judgment Day, I will be the one sitting on the throne. And guess what I will do? I will send all human beings to heaven.
Oh,
Even the
so
bad ones. Even Osama bin Laden, I'll send him to heaven. I'll send all human beings to heaven to go and enjoy. All the angels, I'll send them to hellfire. I'll take God himself, I also send him to hellfire. But every human being, every animal, I'll send them to heaven. So just so you know, don't stress about Judgment Day. I am the one who is going to be sitting on the throne.
so you're saying they are going to destroy God?
Bro, bro, if God is real, me and God are going to fight.
So you actually think they are going to destroy him?
Bro, I already beat him up before now. Why do you think you have to believe for God? God doesn't want to show up on earth because I'm here. God's afraid of me. In fact, if you pray right now that God should come, God will not come. He's afraid. He's afraid of me.
Oh, that's nice. You see him, he's going.
I
This is
challenge you. I challenge you to pray right now for God to come. I challenge you. Pray. Pray for God to
he.
manifest himself here.
Yes, he's going to come.
Okay, pray.
You
Pray. Pray right now that God should come.
okay?
Where did he go? It appears, ladies and gentlemen, that perhaps this imaginary God is not able to properly materialize within this quantum sphere. So he might need some more quantumanium and vibranium and kryptonite. He might need some of that to materialize himself. But since all those things are also fictional, there's no hope for that God. If that God needs kryptonite to manifest himself, there is no hope for him.
Hi,
What's going on, bro?
good and you?
Huh?
I'm fine, thanks. And yourself?
Man, I'm chilling, bro.
Yes. Can you please explain your background picture for
It's a
me?
beautiful picture of a beautiful image that you should hang on your wall if you get a chance.
Um, can you be specific? I would really like to understand it.
It's just a picture now. It's just a picture of a man wearing a dress, a costume, you know, and the
Or
costume shows
what's the
that
meaning of it?
that man is immune to fire, and fire cannot burn him. That's what it means. That's simply what it is.
Oh, okay. So what do you believe in, my brother?
I believe that I don't believe.
You believe that you don't believe
Ah, I have no belief now. I believe in nothing.
in nothing at all.
There's nothing that is worthy of my belief. Everything I hear is not good enough. So I just believe in nothing.
Okay. Okay. But everybody gotta believe in something, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's not
No.
true. That's only you. It's not everybody. It's only
Okay.
you.
Okay, so ancestors, do you believe in them or not at all? Nothing at all.
Bro, I already told you nothing. Do you know what nothing means? I believe in nothing.
Okay. Okay, I understand you, man. I won't judge you, you get.
Oh, you can judge me. Please feel free to judge.
Nah. That's you, man. Well, I believe in God, you know what I'm saying? Because I know
Oh, you believe in
the
God.
earth. Yeah. I believe that,
Brother, you know
like,
what's funny? Do you want to know one funny thing?
yeah.
You don't really believe in God. You're lying.
I've been believing in God the rest of my life. I know I don't go to
You,
church, but
you
I do
want you
believe in
want me
God.
to prove to you that you don't believe in God? I can prove to you right now that you don't believe in God. Right now, I can prove it to you.
I do that then.
Brother, the way I'm going to prove to you that you don't believe in God is to tell you,
Yeah.
bro, that you don't even know what belief means. I will pay you $1,000 if you can tell me right now, in the next 10 seconds, the definition of the word belief in accordance to the English language. What does belief mean in English?
It's just that, dog, English is not like my home language, you know what I'm saying? But
I
I'll
rest
try
my case.
to
Exactly. If English is not your first language, why do you
explain
say
to
you believe?
you.
You don't know the meaning of the word belief. How can you believe when you don't know the meaning of the word belief, bro? You see, you're not a believer. You're not
Okay,
a believer,
look,
bro.
can you please explain it to me? What's belief? What's the meaning of belief?
Bro, I will explain it to you once you understand that you're not a believer. That is why you're asking me to explain it to you. Can we
Believer
agree?
is to, like to believe, bro. Like the way it says it, or to
No,
believe in
no.
something. Like,
Belief
okay,
is not to believe.
like
You cannot use a word
something
to define a word. You don't even know the
like,
meaning of the
let's
word
say,
believe, bro.
okay, I want to explain to you. You are into something and you believe that that thing will make you survive, or that thing is real,
Brother,
or
I understand that you can use believe in a sentence, but what is the meaning? What's the definition of the word belief in the English language?
it's, bro, it's to like appreciate, my nigga, like accept, or like
Hold
it's
on. You said my what? You said my what? What did you say?
is to like to appreciate, accept if something is real, or something will happen positively, like
So let me ask you something.
being,
Does just because you believe something, does it make it true?
it depends.
No. Just answer me yes or no. Does a person
Yes,
believe in
yes,
something and that thing
yes,
automatically
yes,
becomes true because you believe?
yes. Not
Okay.
automatically, but yes.
Hold on, bro. So you're telling me that once a human being believes in something, that thing is true?
That's why I said it depends. Let's say maybe you have a dream. You
Bro.
can, like, look,
Listen,
you
bro.
have a
Just wait now.
dream.
My good
Yeah.
brother. Just answer me with a yes and a no. There's no need to say it depends. If
Yes,
it depends, then I will
yes,
already know that it depends.
yes,
Yes or no? When you believe
yes,
something, does it make it automatically true?
yes.
Brother, right
Not
now,
automatically.
hold on, bro. Bro, right now I believe you're a goat. Is that true?
Yes.
Brother, you're a goat?
Goat, not like as an animal. You know what I'm saying? Like the goat, like I'm a goat, like a legend.
Oh, no, bro. I meant a god like, nah. That's what I believe. I believe that you are.
You if you believe that I'm a goat, then yeah, it's up to your belief that I am, but
So does
I
that
know
make
I'm
it
not.
true? Does that make it true?
To you,
Actually, my mentality has changed. Now I believe that you are a hippopotamus. Are you a hippopotamus?
okay, let me explain to you, bro.
No, don't
Like,
explain. Just tell me yes or
no,
no, bro. Brother, don't
yes,
worry. Don't worry.
yes.
Don't explain. Don't
I
explain.
answered your
It's okay.
questions. I answered your questions.
Brother, I
I
know,
want you
but
to
there's
understand
no time for
something.
you to be explaining yourself. There's no time for you to be explaining yourself. We
I want you to
understand it
understand
very clearly.
God is spiritual, man. And to believe in God is not like believing tomorrow is going to be better. It's that's why I
Brother,
said it
I can
depends.
tell you again, I
Depends.
can prove to you
Okay,
again
like
that, that
there
God
was
is
a
not spiritual.
lady. There was a lady say you said if
Brother,
you
wait
can
now.
pray for God to
Brother,
come,
you are
for God to
making too
come.
many
She said
claims.
yes.
You are
She said
making too
yes.
many claims, good brother.
No,
Stop talking when I'm
She
talking.
said yes.
Let us continue this conversation the way I am
You
guiding you because you are making too many claims, bro. You say God is spiritual.
okay, yes. I want to
Brother,
explain. Like,
brother, wait,
listen,
brother, wait,
can I
brother,
explain to
wait,
you?
brother,
Yes.
wait. What is the meaning of the word spiritual in the English language? This is your last chance. If you don't know, you can go.
Something that you can touch, man, is intangible. You can't touch. Something that
Hold up,
like you
hold up,
can
hold up,
feel.
hold up, bro. Hold
You
up,
can
bro.
feel inside of you.
Hold up, bro.
Or maybe it's in the air.
Brother, wait. You said something that you cannot touch.
Yes.
Hi,
It's a spirit.
that's a spirit.
Yeah.
Can you touch Superman?
Superman, yes, is a human.
Hey, you can touch Superman.
Yeah, because it's a human. It's a
Where?
person.
How can you touch Superman? Where is Superman at right now?
Why did you mention Superman if there's no Superman?
I'm just asking you, where is Superman right now?
It's a movie. It's a person acting like a character, a movie character. So I can touch him.
Hey,
It doesn't exist.
Is it possible that Jesus is also a movie character because we have seen Jesus in movies? Is Jesus also a movie character?
I said we're talking about God here. We're not talking about Jesus.
Oh, is Jesus God?
No, I never said Jesus is God.
Oh, Jesus is not God. Now, bro, how about your
Yeah.
imagination? Is your imagination a spirit? Can you touch it?
My imagination.
Yeah, can you touch your imagination?
My imagination I can't touch.
Ah, you can touch your imagination.
I can't touch my imagination. And I
So
don't
your
know why we're talking
imagination is a
about my
spirit.
imagination because we're
Brother,
talking
wait.
about God.
So your
I
imagination is
said
a
God is
spirit.
spiritual. I said God is spiritual, a spirit. That's my imagination.
Good brother,
What
stop
if
talking when I'm
what if
talking
I'm
now. Follow
crazy?
instructions. Follow basic instruction, bro. Are you saying to me that you can touch your imagination?
No, and I never said my imagination is spirit.
Brother, you told me that a spirit is something you cannot touch.
I said God is spiritual. We asked what
No,
is
brother,
spiritual.
I
I said
asked you
something that
what
you
is a
can
spirit.
touch.
Okay, I'm going to ask you again. What is a spirit?
Eh. I told you something that you can feel, bro, like the energy when it's around you and you like the
Hold
vibrations,
up.
bro,
Give me an
like it's
example of something
special.
that you can feel.
I say energy, the vibrations.
Brother,
Like when
brother.
eh.
Look. You keep using words that you don't know the meaning. Tell me, bro, what is the definition of the word energy in English language?
Bro, you keep asking me questions, but you don't let me to try
Bro,
to explain
what
to
is the
you. You keep
definition of the
asking
word
questions
energy in
in
English language?
everything that I say. Energy,
Brother,
there's
what is
energy
the
for
definition
electricity.
of the
There's the energy for electricity.
brother,
There's a human energy.
good
There's
brother?
tons
What is the
of different
definition of the
energies.
word energy in human language? Look, bro, listen, if you don't want to follow my instruction, you can leave, okay, bro? You're not here to just be talking randomly. You're answering my question. I'm the host. I'm interrogating
You
you.
are
So
the one
answer
who's
my question
jumping,
directly.
man. You are jumping because I answer every
Brother,
question, but you don't let me to talk.
brother,
You don't let
I
me
will
explain
not
to
let
you.
you
So
talk
is
if you
that
are not
fair to
following my
you?
instructions. I will
Is
not let
that
you talk if
fair?
you're not following my instruction. And I'm not being rude.
I don't
That's
give
just
a
how I
fuck,
run my
bro.
show.
I can't change you, man. I don't give a fuck if you don't like. You can kick me out,
Brother,
man. It's up
brother,
to you.
stop
Yeah,
talking and only answer my question. It should not take you more than 5 seconds to answer my question. After 5 seconds, you're supposed to stop talking. What is the meaning of the word energy in the English language? Do you know or do you not know?
I said energy. There are tons of yes, I do. There's electricity, which is
No,
energy.
that is not the
There's a
definition of energy.
feeling.
That is not the definition of energy. You are wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yes. What is energy in the English language? What is the definition of energy?
Energy. That's why I say there are tons of energy, different
Brother,
energies.
Just
Yeah,
why can't you not just say you don't know, bro? Why do you have to try to lie? Why are you lying? Just say you don't know.
I'm not lying to you, man.
Okay,
There
then
is
what is
okay.
energy? Give me the definition. I will give you 10 seconds. If you get it wrong, then I'll go to the next guess.
Energy, bro, is something that you can also feel, as I
Okay,
said,
thank
like
you for your time, brother.
spiritually, as a
Brother, go and
spiritual.
study again. When you discover it, then you can come back. Okay?
Nah, nigga,
Hold on, what did you call me?
nigga,
Why did you call me that?
cause you are a nigga.
But you did not call me like that before.
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it?
Are you angry?
No, bro. Why should I?
So why did you call me by
Uh,
that word, by that name?
calling a black person a nigga that doesn't mean that it's not. I'm not swearing at you.
It's okay now, bro. Thank you for your time, okay? I'm from Nigeria, that's why I guess. Okay, thank you.
I'm from South.
All right, good gentlemen. We have a lot of guests in line.
Okay,
So I'm
so
gonna give
do you want to explain to me how you're alive then?
just breathing oxygen
Do you want
and
to
pumping
explain how
blood.
you're alive?
Why?
Yeah, no, how you're alive.
Well, I'm alive because my organs in my body are working perfectly fine according to the scientific principles that govern them.
How could you possibly be alive? How is this whole entire world made if God isn't real?
Because the world doesn't need God in order to be made.
Oh my God, bro, you're so dumb, bro.
Hey, only a person who is the way you have described would say what you have said. So I don't even need to respond to you. Your own words describe you. Thank you for your time, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Enjoy. There is no God. There never has been. There never would be. You can
Okay.
cry about it.
There is no God. There never has been a God. There never will be a God.
That is the most absolute truth. God is completely man-made.
Hey, Mister, how are you?
Yes, sir. Go straight to your point.
Yeah, I just want to tell you something. There is God. The
In your
reason
head.
why, yeah, the reason why I'm saying this, it's simply because why is it that people believe? Do you believe that Satan is there? If I may ask you, simple question.
I don't believe in anything.
You don't believe in anything. Let me tell you something. What? Like, where do you think you came from in the first
I came
place?
from my father and my mother. That's common sense. If you don't know that, then you have to go back to school.
Your mother and your parents, where did they come from? The origin
From
of
their own
people.
father
Where?
and mother. If you don't like it, you can go back to school. 3 times over.
Let me tell you something. Humans were never born from the air. They were brought to this earth.
How do you know that?
And
How do you know that? Were you there?
no, let me tell you something.
Were you there?
No, wait, let me
So why
tell
are
you
you lying?
something.
Brother,
I'm
if
not
you were not there,
lying.
why are you lying?
Let me tell you something. We
Brother,
have a
don't
lot
tell me
of
something you're going to lie to me now. I don't want you to lie to me. Were you there?
no, but just try to
Why are
listen
you
to my
lying?
point.
Why are you lying,
No,
good brother?
just
Why are
try
you
to
lying now?
listen to my point. I just want to state something.
Brother,
Remember,
if you want to just state something and that something is not going to add value to my show, why should I let you state something?
brother, I want to tell you something. Please don't be angry, but I just want to tell you something. Now it's no longer about the debate. I have noticed something. You made you made a life here, and we really appreciate this life. It's a good thing. But when people try to bring out their opinions, you always want them to go with what you say, which is
Because
not
this
which
is
is
not a conversation, brother. This is not a conversation. This is an
no,
interrogation.
like, look, you made a life
Again,
and
I
you said,
repeat, my good brother. Good brother, I think you are mistaken, bro. In Bakangaland, when you come here as a religious person, you're not coming to have a conversation with me. You're coming so I can interrogate you. So when I'm interrogating you, you are like almost like a criminal and I'm like the detective, right? I am trying to detect what is going on in your head. So I will begin to ask you specific question and requiring specific answer, and I will not tolerate you lying to me. So if you begin to try to confuse me with 10,000 explanation, I will bring you back to the reality of Bakanga land. Now, if you don't like it,
I
bro, if you don't like the
no,
way
it's
I'm
not.
doing things, if you don't like the
We
way I'm
don't
doing things, I am begging
we
you
don't
to not come
disagree
here.
with
Please
you.
don't come here.
We don't disagree with what you're saying. Nobody's disagreeing with what you're saying. It's your own belief. We are, as our, on our side, we are just trying to state
Brother,
what
let me ask
we
you a
think.
question. Brother, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay,
If you get the answer
okay.
wrong, you can leave. What is the meaning of the word belief? In English language, what is the meaning of the word belief?
Like I don't even know how to insinuate this for you. Look,
Brother, what
I'll.
is the meaning of the word belief?
How do you want me to put this?
Give me the definition in English. If you don't know, you can go back to school now, brother.
Do you know that I've graduated from varsity?
Well, if you
I
have
have
graduated
a
from
honor.
university, use your university knowledge to tell me the dictionary definition of the word belief. If you don't know, you can leave. You don't qualify to talk to me. He has gone to go and Google it.
I'm not googling anything. I don't need to
Then tell
Google
me,
what
I'll give you
belief
5
is.
seconds. What is the definition of the word belief?
Can you just please just let me speak? I'll tell
No,
you the
brother. Why should
definitions
I let you
after.
speak when I've asked you a question and you cannot answer my question? That's disrespectful. I'm the host.
I know
Thank you
you
for
are
your
a
time, okay,
host.
brother. Listen, good brother, good brother. Go and study. When you study, then
You
you can
don't
come
even
back,
give
okay?
us
No
time. You
problem.
don't even give us time to talk. You don't even give us
Bro, why
even
would
a
I give you time to talk if you don't know the meaning of words? To your point, ladies and gentlemen, you are yet to be interrogated. What's going on, brother?
I agree with you. There is no gods.
Then we don't even need to have a conversation. Thank you very much for your existence. Continue to bacangalize.
Will do. You have a good one, buddy.
Facts. You see how peaceful life can be when people understand that there is no God. We don't even need to argue. We don't need to fight. We just say hello and we go about our day. Thank you, my friend.
Have a good one.
You too.
When you come up here, go straight to your point. This is the
Bakanga is interrogating you. If you are a believer, you will be interrogated. What's going on, bro?
I'm not a believer.
You're not a believer. So you don't think there is a God, or do you think there is a God?
No, I don't think there's a God.
Well, man, you're a
And
free
I'll tell
man,
you
bro. Me
why.
and you have no argument. Me and you have no
I'll
argument. All
tell
I
you
can tell
why.
you is hello.
I'll tell you why. How
I
many
don't really want to know
gods
why,
are
because whatever your reason is, I can respect it no matter what.
how many gods are there?
Too many.
There's 3,000 gods.
Where you're from,
And
where
if
I'm from, there's probably like what? Yeah.
yeah. If I don't believe in one of them and somebody else believes in one God, that means they disapprove or don't believe in 2,999 other gods.
Facts.
I believe in one less God than everyone else.
Facts.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, brother. Enjoy your life and enjoy your day wherever you are.
There's no gods. There is
There
no
never has
gods.
been.
It's archaic. It's archaic and it's stupid.
You have said it. Preach, preacher,
Yeah.
preach. Thank you.
Do you know why? Do you know why religion was invented?
I can imagine multiple reasons why.
In the 1300s, religion was invented to control the masses. It was to
Fact,
control the population, to say, if
fact,
you don't do what we say, you either go to heaven or you go to hell.
facts. Thank you
If
very much for
any
your time,
god,
brother.
if any god loved you, why would a god love you no matter what and send you to hell if you didn't believe in them? That's an
It makes
ultimatum. That's
absolutely
not.
no
It's not.
ounce of sense. It makes no
It's
sense.
not.
Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate you, man. I really, really do appreciate you. Let me go on to the next guest. What's up, Street Chaser?
Hello, man. How are you?
What you got for me? I'm doing fantastic. How about you?
I'm good.
Are you a believer?
No, I don't agree. There is a God.
Huh?
I ask you one thing first. What is God? What the meaning of God?
God is the supreme being, the creator of the universe, mostly believed by those who are in monotheistic religions of Christianity, Islam, and any other monotheistic religion as the creator of the universe and the source of all moral authority. That is what God is defined in the English language. That is the very definition of God. So what's up? Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God. I'm come from Hindu,
Okay, brother,
Hinduism.
if you
I
believe in
follow the
God, tell me.
Hinduism.
If you believe in God, I'll ask you one question. If you get it wrong, then you can leave. What is the
Okay.
definition of the word belief?
What does mean believe? Believe means trust,
Huh?
Believe means trust. You have two hands. Do
Wrong
you know?
answer. Wrong answer.
No. Do you
Go
have
and
two
look it up.
hands? Do you
Go and look it
believe?
up. Go and look it up. When you find it, you can come back. Thank you for your time, okay, brother?
Okay, man.
Believe me.
Hey. Are you telling me that there are people out there who are telling themselves that they believe and they don't even know the meaning of the word? That is scary. That is scary. How can you promote something and ground your entire life on something that you don't even know what it means? This is ridiculous. This is mental injustice. You have crooked your mentality. You are cheating yourself. Chai, this is ridiculousness. But let's go on to the next guest. Go straight to your point. Go to
Your point and let the next guest come up.
Yeah, hello.
What's up, man? Are you a believer or not?
I am. Well,
You believe in God?
yes, sir. And before I get
All right,
started,
bro,
I
tell me.
do respect your opinion. I respect your beliefs. I respect all that you're saying.
Don't worry, there's mutual respect here. We can still disagree even if we respect each other.
You're for
No
real.
problem. My question to you is, what is the definition of the word belief?
By my understanding of the definition of a belief is one's acceptance to an opinion or fact that has been stated. Whether it has
Well,
evidence
not an
behind it
opinion
or
or a
not,
fact.
it's
Oh,
one's acceptance.
hold on. I believe you're correct. The first part of it is correct. One's acceptance of something as true,
Basically,
but that
ideology.
something doesn't.
One's acceptance of an ideology better. Let me say it like that.
Thank you. One's acceptance of anything as true, right?
Yes.
So you simply accept it as true, not because you necessarily have proof or that it's a fact. It could be anything, right? So your belief doesn't make something true. If something is not already true on its own, whether you believe it or not doesn't make a difference. So if there is a God, technically you shouldn't have to believe in God for God to exist or for you to have a relationship with God. If you need to believe in God, what you're saying is that you don't know, because belief is
And
always from a perspective of doubt. You don't need to believe in something that you know. It's
I
not
respect
necessary.
what you saying, but I'm more like God isn't that I don't believe in God being this defining being that wants to control everybody, that you're going to
Don't
hell
worry
over
about that.
this
It
and
doesn't
that.
matter how you look at it, bro. Let me give you an example, bro. Do you believe that you're a man?
I believe I've been given the title of man, yes.
No, bro. Let's just go very simplistically. Do you believe that
If
you're
we're
a
going
man?
simplistic, I'm human before I'm man. So that's what I'm saying. I'm given the title of
Brother,
man.
a man as in gender. Do you believe that you're a man?
Yes, I believe I'm a man. Yes.
So there's a possibility that you're not a man.
There's no possibility I'm not a man. I was born with it. You know what I'm
So then
saying?
why is it a belief then? If belief is opinion, why is it a belief that you're a man?
Because what's the belief? I mean, okay, in that context, let's say in gender. Gender is again what we in America what we want to say
No,
now.
bro,
I'm going to say in this hypothetical
gender
rainbow.
is directly related to your sexual organs, right? From the traditional way of looking at it. Let's just speak normal. That's why I say normal. Let's not get too confused or
Okay,
too complicated,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, let's not
Right?
get too
So
complicated.
hold
Okay,
on.
so
Let me
yeah.
put it this way. Do you believe that you're a male?
Well then no. I know that I'm a male
Why don't you believe that you're a male?
because I can prove that I'm a male. Currently, right
But you
here.
believe in God.
Yes, I believe in God.
Why don't you know God?
One, I am also on the journey of myself to get to know God. I mean, in my context, I feel like everybody's own
Listen.
understanding of God is what they believe in.
So let me
That's
put
why
it
we
this way.
have so many
So
religions.
what you're telling me is that the God you're talking about is in your head.
No.
So the God you're
Essentially,
talking about.
everyone's own true
So
God was own true being. Like,
no, hold on, bro. If the God
okay.
that you're talking about is not in your head, where is that God at?
I mean, if you want to think about it contextually outside of the universe, like, I mean, if you want to think about it. So say if you're
outside of the universe?
the one who created the universe would not be in the universe. Like a person who creates a game would not be inside of the game, right?
But how do you know
You're
that the
creating a
universe
whole
was
little
created, though? What makes you think that the universe was created?
with everything had to be created for it to be here, correct?
Okay, then cool. Then who created you?
Ooh, that was a good question.
Exactly. That's the problem with
good
believing. Hey, hold on, bro. That's the problem with believing in a God you've never met, bro. If you say everything had to be created, your God itself got to be made out of something which was also created. There can't be no exception to the rule. If you make an exception to the rule, now you're really messing yourself up because it ain't like you even got any proof to begin with, right? What I'm suggesting to you, bro, is that there is no absolute powers in our existence. There's no such thing as absolute power. What you notice is that
I mean, in scientific terms, even when you're saying in your scientifics, they saying that there's theorized multiple universes and there's theorized to have black holes and systems that we never seen. So how do you theorize and say that there's that in science those exist?
This is the whole basis of relativity. Let me tell you what relativity is. There is nothing that can just be by itself and still be. Nothing can exist just by itself. There needs to be at least more than one thing. So if there was a beginning, the beginning wasn't like just one thing there. There had to be at least more than one thing so that you will be able to compare one thing from another to know that it's there. If something is absolutely in existence on its own, it's the same thing as if it doesn't exist, because how does it know it exists?
What I'm getting to with my God. My God is the spirit of positivity in itself. That's what I'm saying. Like,
listen, bro. All that stuff you're saying is your imagination, bro. It ain't like you ever seen it.
I mean, you see it every day.
What do you see every day?
Honestly, what would you say that intelligence in itself come from? Your emotions in themselves.
Holy
like
cow,
your freedom
bro.
of will.
Bro. So you must not know the definition of the word intelligence. Let me give it to you before we go on, okay? This is what intelligence means, because
matter of fact, you can't even read off any sort of one definition of intelligence because intelligence has multiple definitions.
no, intelligence has a dictionary definition which is standardized. Bro, listen, bro. If you say that words have multiple definitions to the point where we can't have a conversation, how the hell are you and I having a conversation right now?
I'm not saying that we can't have a conversation. I'm just saying you gotta acknowledge all different definitions.
No, you can't acknowledge that, because then by saying acknowledge, hold on, bro. Acknowledge could mean multiple things then. So how the hell do I know what you mean, bro? I can't, bro. If you tell me that there is no standard for speaking the English language, then I can't. Me and you are not even talking to each other right now, because
we're not. If you want to say add another definition of acknowledgement,
that you mean what I mean in my head? How do I know that you mean what I think you mean?
I'm openly communicating which definition of intelligence I mean. If you want a different definition of acknowledgement, you can honestly communicate
what is the definition of I? What's the definition of openly? What's the definition of communicating, bro? Because by your behavior, bro,
you can
you're supposed to define every single word. If you don't define every single word, how am I going to know what you think, bro? You don't make up definitions for words. Every word has one definition. That's it. It has a primary definition. Intelligence means this. This is what intelligence means: the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skill. Animals are intelligent.
And applying knowledge and skill. Let's go ahead and go into the different definitions where you can apply knowledge and skill. I can have intelligence, I can have street intelligence. I have book intelligence. I can have survival intelligence. Those are different levels that go back to that same exact meaning.
It doesn't matter what type of intelligence you have. You are still acquiring knowledge and applying that knowledge and skill.
We're not going against each other. We're not debating. We're not going against each other in this. I'm just saying there's more.
Of course, we're not going against each other, but I'm trying to tell you that there is only one definition for intelligence, right? Obviously, there is multiple applications for that definition, but the definition itself is just one. There's only one definition.
Okay, I agree.
So we're not talking about the applications of intelligence. We're talking about the definition.
Now let's go into applicant. Like, okay,
So my question for you is, you asked me, where does intelligence comes from, bro?
yes,
Where does intelligence come from?
yes. Where does the source of intelligence, knowledge in the universe come from for anything to do in the process of its doing? Like
Your
for
imagination.
anything to actually
It comes from
exist
your
and know to
imagination.
do what it does, how does intelligence come here?
From your
How did the
imagination.
first cells that hit this earth know to eat microbacteria?
How do you know
and
that
other
there was
cells?
a first cell?
What?
You made it up in your head, bro. You don't know if there was a first
I'm
cell.
sitting here going off for scientific reasons. Scientific will tell you that we evolved.
Bro, there is no scientific reason that says anything like that. And science can predict that either. That is pseudoscience, bro. That ain't
So how do
proven.
you
That's not
think
a
we got
fact.
here? Because evolution is scientific reasoning.
No, evolution
Religion
is a
is
theory. Evolution is a theory. It's not a fact.
okay. I completely understand.
So I'm telling you, bro, that listen, bro, when people talk about things that they can't prove, that ain't true. No matter who's talking about it, whether you're a scientist or not, bro, scientists have a lot of baloney. Science, which is not
So
practical. Listen to this.
therefore,
Listen,
you made the
hold on,
argument
bro.
earlier that you was
This
breathing
is the
oxygen.
definition of intelligence.
Can
Listen
you
again.
prove there's oxygen
Listen
in the
again.
air?
Listen again. This is the definition of intelligence. The ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skill. So if anything that you're telling me is not something that I can acquire that knowledge and apply that knowledge, and that knowledge comes out in the form of skill, that's not intelligent at all. So everything you're telling me about your God, bro, that's not intelligent at all, because I cannot acquire that knowledge and I cannot apply that knowledge as skill. The only way something is intelligent is if somebody listening to you can acquire that knowledge and apply it. So guess what? Science, which is not practical, is not real science. It doesn't matter what it is. If someone tells you that the world is round and it's a ball, and they can show it to you in real time,
in your
practically,
conceptual
it's
mind,
not.
in your concept of reality, it's whatever that's in front of your eyes that's real. So therefore, you're not breathing oxygen. You're breathing
No, I'm not breathing
imagination.
oxygen.
Because
Bro,
I
of
can't see
course,
air.
bro,
I don't think you can
bro,
see oxygen. No, you're going back to what you were saying, bro.
relax, okay? Chill out.
Okay. I'm just
Obviously,
trying
I'm
to go
not
off of
breathing
what you were
oxygen.
saying.
Obviously, I'm not breathing oxygen.
You're not.
Somebody says that I'm breathing oxygen, but in reality, I could be breathing anything. I got to be smart enough. I need to be intelligent enough to know that difference. Because there is no way for me within my consciousness to distinguish what I am breathing as oxygen. That is just a claim which I don't have the ability to practically verify. So it is still not intelligent. Remember,
Okay,
intelligence
so
is
how
to...
did you get born? I don't think you was there for your birth. How do you know you was born? I mean, the
know I
doctor
was
had to tell
born.
you that your
Listen,
mother had to tell you was born. So how do you know that
brother.
she wasn't lying to you and tell you that you wasn't just glitched into
Listen, come on,
reality?
man. Why are you going to ask some ridiculous question like that, bro? Like you can't think. Bro, we see babies being
That was
born all the
not a
time.
ridiculous question. You just
Brother,
got to saying this is
we
information is what
see
you require,
babies
and
being
only
born
things that
all the
people
time. We see babies being born. I can go have a baby right now. It's practical.
But did you see you being born?
I don't need to see me being born. Bro, listen.
Did you
I
see
don't need
me
to
being
see me
born
being
at
born
that?
to know that I'm human.
How do you know you're human? That's another
Because I meet the
concept.
definition
That's
of the
another
word human.
concept. How do you know that you're human? How do you assume that we're
Because
all the
per the
same being?
definition of the word
How do you know
human,
that I'm not different?
brother, when I'm talking, stop talking, bro. People can't hear both of us talking. If you're gonna ask a question,
I
let me respond.
apologize. You are a host. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. I
I know
apologize.
that
My
I'm
bad.
human because I simply meet the definition of the word human. Practically. I can prove that I'm human by doing everything that a human is supposed to do. Period. It's simple as that. That's why it's intelligence, bro. That's why it's intelligence. Intelligence is an ability. So it's something you do when you
Question.
acquire knowledge. It's knowledge that gives you the ability to do something.
Question.
If you're gaining knowledge which doesn't give you the ability to do something, it's not intelligent. So it's not
Okay,
everything
so
people
what about
tell
all the
you
people
that's really
with
intelligent.
disabilities that are still concept and valued as humans? those people that still can't do as much as us and still meet the
Bro,
criteria
that
of
is
human.
why those people meet the definition of the word disabled, disability.
But
They are
they're
disabled
human.
human beings. You're correct. They are
Human.
disabled human beings because though they are human beings, they are not able to function 100% within the boundaries of the definition of the word human. Why? Because there is something interfering with their ability to function as human beings. That's why it's called a disability.
Human, regardless of the fact, you're still sitting up here going
Yes,
back to the
they are
base word, and
human,
you're
but they are
sitting up here saying
disabled.
that, and you're trying to break down the operative words that we're used to knowing, but still using them. That's still context. That's still going within boundaries that we don't need to go in. That's making it going back and forth. You're saying
What are
that
you
you're
talking
human,
about?
but
What are
yet
you
we
talking
don't breathe
about?
oxygen, which is everything that we already know about whatever's in the
You
air
don't know
that
that
you
you're
want to
breathing
say that
oxygen right
is.
now. Prove to me you're breathing oxygen right now. Show it to me. Show me the ability.
I'm taking breaths.
Okay, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
taking
What
breaths.
what
Like,
is
I'm breathing oxygen.
hold up,
Obviously,
hold up.
something is feeling
What
into
is the
I
chemical
feel it.
composition of
I
that breath?
feel it
Prove
into
to me
my
the
body.
chemical
You just got to
composition of
saying
that
that
air.
oxygen does not exist, but yet I
Brother,
can feel this
prove to
into my body.
me
So
the chemical
therefore, that is my
composition of that breath that you just breathed right now. Prove to me the chemical composition.
prove to you the chemical composition of what I just felt. But yet you going to
Bro,
prove the chemical
listen
composition
to
of
me,
a
listen to
birth.
me, listen to me, bro. Prove to me the chemical composition of the air you just breathed right now. Prove to me that it was oxygen.
Bro,
You don't know. Period. You don't know.
you're
The
right.
fact that you're
I
gonna lie
can't
to
prove to
yourself
you
that you
right
know,
now.
bro,
But then I want you to
bro,
conceptually prove
prove to
that we're
me
human.
that the air you just breathed was
Prove that we're
oxygen.
human. Prove that we're human, because I'm pretty sure
What
the
is the
skills that you
definition of a
have that
human
I
being?
don't have. There's
You,
skills I
you
probably have
so
that you don't
hold
have.
on, bro.
So prove
You
to me
want
that
me
we're
to prove
human
to
if we have
you?
to reach a
You want
certain
me to prove to
classification
you that
us
we're
as
human,
human.
right?
What?
You want me to prove to you that we're human, right?
Yes.
I will only do it under one condition. I'll ask you a question. If you get it wrong, you can leave. What's the definition of the word human?
You're the one who came up with the definition of the
Now,
word
you
human.
told me to prove to you that we're human. Why will you ask me to prove something to you that you don't even know what it is?
I'm going off of what you said. You the
Why
one who
would you
came up with the
ask
word
me to
human.
prove
You
to
who said
you
you're
something
human.
that you don't
I'm trying
even
to
know
figure out
what
how
it
can you
is?
prove that we're human. You
Bro,
who
why
said we're
would you ask
human.
me to prove to
Maybe I'm
you
a lizard
that we are
man.
human if you don't even know what a human is supposed to be?
Bro, wasn't you the one who
Do
came up
you
with
know what a
the
human is supposed to be?
concept
I'm
of
asking
you
you, what
being
is the
human,
definition
but
of the
yet
word
you don't
human?
breathe oxygen?
Brother, I'm
Aren't
going to
you the
give you
one who
one
came up with
last
the
chance.
concept
Stop
that you
talking
would
over
be
me and just answer
classified
my
as human,
question.
but the
Bro,
particles
stop
that's
talking, bro, and just
entering my
answer the
body
question.
and entering
What
my
is a human?
inner being?
Bro, one last chance. What is a human?
A Homo sapien.
All right, bro. Go back
Okay.
and learn what a
Now I
human
answer
is.
your
When
question.
you learn
Now
what a
I answer
human
your
is, you
question.
can come ask me to
What
prove
a
it to
human is
you.
a Homo
Okay?
sapien, and tell me that I'm wrong.
Brother, you're wrong.
Tell
You're
me that
wrong.
I'm incorrect.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm wrong
Listen,
because a
bro.
human is not a Homo sapien.
Listen to me, bro. That's not the definition of the word human. Listen to me, bro. Go and learn the definition of the word human.
Okay, let's
Then
go.
come and
You
ask
want
me.
me to?
Bro,
You want? I will
stop talking when
Google
I'm
it.
talking, man. What are you doing, bro?
Give me a second. I will go and Google
Bro,
the word
go and
the
learn
word
the
human.
definition of the word human. And when you know and
What do you
understand
mean
what
go
it
and
is,
learn? I'm
then
trying
you
to
can
go and
come and
learn
ask me
with
a
you.
question. But right now,
Because
I'm
a
going to go to
human
the
is
next
a
guest,
Homo
okay?
sapien. Yet you just said that's incorrect,
Bro,
but that is a
I am
scientific term
about
for
to go
human.
to the next guest. Okay,
All right. Have
pull
a
out the
good one,
dictionary.
sir.
Pull out the dictionary and read the definition of the word human. It will not say anything about Homo
Pull
sapien,
up
bro.
your god doggone Google, G. We can look up.
Some people just want to argue with me when they don't know what they're talking about.
To define human. They even use the word human to define human in Google. So
Bro,
characteristics or
bro,
personalities
does
of
it
a
say
human.
anything about Homo
Therefore, what I
sapiens?
said was
Does it say
technically correct.
anything about Homo sapiens? I'm going to give you to the count of 5. Then I'm going to remove you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right,
Humans, literally, first word that pops up is humans. So again, how
bro,
was I incorrect? And I beat your
because you said
5 second
Homo
timer. So
sapiens. You
go
said Homo
ahead.
sapiens.
You can find a human. It's going
Bro, you said Homo sapiens.
So I can help you out. So I can help you see it.
Bro, you said Homo sapiens.
Homo sapien, a human.
Where does it say
Right
Homo
there.
sapiens?
Hold on.
Definition of the word human, bro. What does it got to do with the what? Have you seen the definition
You
of the
told
word
me
human,
define human, correct? And I told you Homo sapien.
bro?
What is a Homo sapien? A human. So therefore, I just
No,
define
a
Homo
Homo
sapien.
sapien
Now I
is
want
not
you
a
to
human.
define how it would be
Listen,
human.
bro. A Homo sapien is not the definition of the word human.
What?
For example, if I said to you,
They even
define,
define human with the
bro,
word human.
listen, bro,
Therefore,
bro.
therefore,
If
a
I said to you,
synonym of the
define
word would be the
humanity, and
best
you say
definition
boy,
of this
bro,
word.
hold on, bro, listen. The way you're sounding, bro, is like if I would have asked you, define to me what a human is, and you said to me, boy. A boy is a human, right? But the definition of the word human doesn't mean boy.
The defining
So
characteristics
you
of a
said
boy.
Homo sapien.
Yes, I can definitely say a boy is a human because a boy
Yeah,
has
but
the
a
defining
boy is not the
characteristics
definition of the
of
word
what?
human.
And go ahead,
Bro, a
go find the
boy
definition
is not the
yourself.
definition
I
of
don't
the
have to
word
argue with
human.
you on the definition. I'm not gonna do that. We just looked up the
Bro,
definition
a
ourselves,
boy
bro.
is not the definition of the
Therefore, you
word
can
human.
definitely use a boy as a defining
No,
characteristic
when
of a
somebody
human because
asks you for
why?
a
A boy
definition
has
of a
a
word,
defining
you don't give
characteristic
them an example
of.
of what that word is. You give them the meaning of the word.
And I just gave you the full
Human
definition.
doesn't mean boy.
A
Human
human
doesn't
is a
mean Homo
defining
sapien, bro.
trait of a person
Human does
who,
not mean
of
Homo
a
sapien. Do you
person.
understand that?
Okay, the defining traits of a person.
Bro, human does not
The
mean
defining
Homo
traits of a
sapien.
person.
Do you understand that?
Sir, do you know that Homo sapien means
Brother,
human?
human does not mean
So
Homo
human doesn't
sapien.
mean
Do you
Homo sapien, but
understand
Homo
that?
sapien means human.
Brother, humans
Human
does
doesn't
not
mean Homo
mean
sapien,
Homo
but Homo
sapien,
sapien. I
bro.
don't want to hear no more of that because when it's literally equating, and all you have to do is do a Google post,
Okay,
and all
okay,
you have
check.
to do is look
Okay,
this
listen,
up.
I'm about to
You
put
would
you in
have
checkmate.
all this.
Hold on, listen. Stop talking, listen to this. It's a
You wanted me
Neanderthal,
to
a Homo
define all
sapien.
this, and now I'm doing it.
Bro, it's a Neanderthal, a Homo sapien.
A Homo sapien and Neanderthal are two different things. That's why they are two different conceptual nerves. You just
It's a
named two
Neanderthal,
different
a
names.
human.
You named the
It's a
pre-evolution
Neanderthal,
of
a
one
human.
sex. Bro, you just named a whole different species.
Is a
You named a whole
Neanderthal
different
a human?
species. We need to go gather some intelligence again because you want to go
Brother,
look up a
is a
Neanderthal.
Neanderthal a
But
human?
we can go gather more intelligence because now that you define
Brother,
intelligence, let's go ahead
stop,
and gather
bro.
some
If you're not gonna
intelligence
respond to
because
what I'm saying, bro,
Neanderthal is
you
a
might as
whole
well
different
drop, bro.
subclass of
Is a
what?
Neanderthal a human? Bro, don't be wasting time. Come
A
on, man. Is a
Neanderthal is
Neanderthal
Homo
a human?
erectus, which is the whole classification of anything that stands on
Bro, is
bipedalism
a
within
Neanderthal
the
a
human
human, man?
genus.
If you're not gonna answer a question, bro, if you wanna just talk, bro, you can go make
What?
videos on your channel.
I'm not just talking. I'm going back and
Okay, then
forth with
answer
you
my
listening.
question. Just answer the question and stop rambling.
What
Let's
was you
have
saying?
fun.
Okay, what
Bro,
was
I'm
the
talking
question?
to you. Is a Neanderthal a human? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, look at the definition of the word Neanderthal and tell me if they're not human.
A Neanderthal and a human is brain development. They don't have the specific brain development that we do. Also, they have a whole different subclass of honestly genetics. We have taller beings. We are more upright. Neanderthals used to, bro.
Listen to this. This is the definition of Neanderthals. Neanderthals, also written as Neanderthals, are an extinct species or subspecies of archaic humans who lived in Eurasia about 40,000 years ago. Neanderthals are humans.
Okay, so Neanderthals are human. That's cool. Great.
Okay, so
We
let me
got
ask
that
you a
out the way.
question. When I ask you to tell me what a human mean, why didn't you tell me Neanderthal?
Isn't this the same thing as sapien? Homo erectus?
Bro,
Homo
it's a Homo
erectus.
sapien, a human.
All of my classified as Homo
Bro,
erectus. They the same thing. All
it's a
classified
Homo
under Homo
sapien, a
erectus.
human.
Same
Yes
thing.
or no?
All classified under Homo erectus. So
Bro,
therefore,
bro,
I'll
come
send it
on,
correct.
man.
You're sending
Bro, answer
correct.
my question, bro. Stop talking, bro. I'm asking you a question, bro.
Because there's no need for me to say Neanderthal when I'm already correct saying Homo sapien.
Bro, I am asking you a question. Answer the
Yeah,
question.
I answered your question. There is no reason
Okay,
for me to specifically say Neanderthal.
listen
I
again.
didn't
I'm asking you a
specifically
yes
say.
and no question. Answer that yes or no question, bro.
What
If
your
you're
yes or
gonna
no
ignore my
question?
question, bro, you can leave so I can give room to a
Okay,
person
what's
who
the
will.
yes or no question?
Bro, if I ask you a question you don't want to answer, that's fair. You can just
What's
leave
the
so I can bring a
question? I'm
person
trying
who
to
would.
answer the question. Can you repeat the question?
Is a Neanderthal a human? Yes or no?
Now that you just find it, yes, it would be classified as an extinct
Bro,
human.
just say yes. That's all I want to hear, bro.
Yes,
Yes or no?
sir.
Okay, good. Is a Homo sapien a human?
Yes.
Is a Homo sapien a Neanderthal?
No.
Okay, so you cannot use Homo sapien or Neanderthal to define human unless they all mean the
Yes,
same
you
thing.
can, because they both classify as
Come on,
human.
man, bro, come on. If all those
You
three
just got
words,
through reading off it saying human. I read off. I have it in my background. Homo erectus means human.
Bro, stop tripping,
So
man.
how can you not?
Bro,
Human
stop
honestly
tripping.
goes to the genus Homo
Brother, stop
erectus,
tripping, man.
not
Stop
just
talking, bro.
one
Just hold on. What is you
not one
talking about,
category.
man? Bro, stop doing that, man. Come
They
on.
even saying it in your comments.
Bro,
They're
we
both
trying
in the
to
same
reason here.
category.
We're not just trying to. Bro, listen. It's a
They're
monkey and
both
ape.
human.
It's a
Human
monkey and
refers
ape.
to Homo erectus
It's
brand
a
genus.
monkey and ape.
Yes.
It's
They're
a
part
monkey
of the
and
same
gorilla.
primate
It's
family.
bro. Just
We're
answer my
technically
question, bro. Stop going back and forth.
Didn't I just say
It's a
yes?
monkey
A
and
monkey
gorilla.
is a part of the primate
It's
genus.
a
So
monkey
yes,
and
a monkey
gorilla.
is an ape. Yes,
It's a
yes,
monkey and
yes.
gorilla.
I see you didn't listen. I see that. That's why we having this
It's a
debate. You just
monkey
didn't
and
listen.
gorilla.
No, a monkey is not a gorilla.
Okay,
So you're
so
arguing even
how can a
more on
monkey and a gorilla both, bro?
You're arguing my steps on my.
Brother.
You're arguing on
If
my
I ask you
terms,
a
bro.
question, stop talking when I'm
Okay,
talking.
go
People
ahead,
can't hear
but
both
you're
of us.
arguing my terms.
I'm asking
Go
you
ahead,
questions. Just
continue.
answer my questions one by one.
Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
A monkey.
So a monkey is not a gorilla.
Ape. Bro, come on, man. A monkey.
I said a monkey is not a gorilla.
Bro, a monkey is an ape, but not every ape is a monkey. Do you understand that?
And you're arguing this with me?
Brother, just answer my question. Just answer me with a
and
yes and a no, bro. Just answer me with a yes and a no. That's it. We don't need to argue, bro. Don't be arguing. Bro, I'm not arguing with you. I'm asking you yes and no questions, bro. It's not an argument.
Yes, I understand that every ape is a monkey.
Not every ape is a monkey. So that means, bro, come on, man. That means that the definition and the meaning of the word ape is more than just a monkey. So you can't use monkey to define ape.
Thank you for arguing my point. Thank you for arguing my point.
Brother,
thank you for being an ill host and arguing
when
my
I'm talking, man, please don't talk until I'm done expressing myself, man.
You're right. Thank you. You lost your own argument. You put yourself in the box.
Stop doing that, bro.
That's hilarious.
Bro, stop doing that. I promise you, bro. Interrupting me when I'm talking, I'm trying to govern my show, bro. That's not how it's supposed to be. I can just drop you, bro. I can still drop you. Bro, I can still drop you and still say what I gotta say. Bro, I can still drop you and say what I gotta say without you saying a word every time I say something, bro.
I'm gonna still be here enjoying it all.
Okay, good. So I'm not trying to drop you. Stop talking. I'm talking.
Okay.
I ain't trying to drop you. But you keep, every time I say something, I'm not done talking. You're making comments, bro. People can't hear both of us.
Okay, I'll mute my mic when. Okay.
The definition of an ape is not monkey. The definition of an ape is not gorilla. The definition of an ape is not orangutan. Monkey is a species of ape. Gorilla is a species of ape. But whatever an ape is, it's more than just a monkey. It's more than just a gorilla. So if I ask you what a human is, you don't tell me that a human is a Homo sapien, because a human is more than just a Homo sapien. Because if you say a human is a Homo sapien, you're not giving all the information. You are misdefining the word. If I say to you that, what is America? And you say America is Texas, bro, that's not America. America is not Texas. America is the United States. And guess what? America is the continent of North America and South America. You don't go into a little piece of a thing to define that thing. You want to give the whole definition. It's just common sense. I did not ask you for a type of human. If I asked you for a type of human, you would say to me Homo sapien. If I asked you to give me a species of human, you would say to me Neanderthal. But I asked you for the definition of a human. That's what I asked you. Bro, think about it, bro. If I ask you, what is God? What's the definition of the word God? And you say Jesus. Bro, come on, man. There's more than one God in the world. You can't tell me that God, the definition of the word God is Jesus, when there's Buddha, there's Muhammad, there's all types of people. Go ahead.
Can I just get a moment to speak?
Go ahead.
So the difference between a monkey, ape, and me saying Homo erectus and Neanderthal is what did you just got through saying out of its own defining characteristic that is a extinct being. So therefore it no longer exists. So therefore the only human that we have now is what? The Homo what? The only living human that exists today is
You're
now what?
wrong. You're
Okay,
wrong.
I'm wrong again. Let's go ahead and go. I'm gonna mute myself, let you define that.
Caucasians have a percentage of Neanderthal in them. So a Caucasian is half Homo sapien, but
Both
it's part Homo
classified as
sapien,
Homo
part
sapien though.
Neanderthal. A Neanderthal is part Homo sapien and part Neanderthal. They got a small percentage of Neanderthal in them.
But if you ask a Caucasian person what are they gonna say classify as Homo sapien because there are no
Yes,
more
because they are
Neanderthals. As
majority,
you just got through stating, bro,
brother,
you're the host. I
brother,
need you to be host
brother.
worthy.
You listen
You
to what
talk.
you see. What
I
you're
need to
doing,
speak.
bro. Come on,
I
man.
need
What
to
you're doing
speak.
is like if your father is white and your mother is black, why can't you identify as white?
Why can't you identify as human?
Now, if your father is white and your mother is black, can you identify as white?
What does that have to do with a whole
Bro, I'm
extinct
asking you
race?
a question. If you are
What does
mixed,
that have to do with a whole
if you
extinct
are mixed with
species?
two things, can you identify as
What does
either
that
of
have
those
to do with a
things?
whole extinct species?
Just answer my question. If your father is white and your
Yes,
mother
I
is
can
black,
identify as white because if I don't want to identify as black, I don't have the choice. I don't have to identify as black.
okay, good,
I can
because you're mixed,
identify as
right?
white.
Bro, hold up, bro, because you're mixed, right?
I can identify as white. I have white blood in me, right? I'm
Okay,
50%
good.
white. And if
So
I
if
only
you
want to
got
go
Neanderthal
ahead and
in
say that I'm
you,
50% white,
bro,
then I'm
if
50%
you
white.
got Neanderthal in you and you also got Homo sapien, you can identify
Then
as
you're
either.
completely different. Like, again, you just said white and black. That's a
Bro,
mix.
bro,
That's a
if
mix. You're
if
not.
if you
Therefore,
got
Neanderthals are
Neanderthal
still
in
extinct.
you,
So
and,
therefore, they're still become any
bro,
white person is still counted amongst the Homo erectus, Homo sapien genus. So therefore, what you're saying is invalid, and it don't matter at all. If I say Homo sapien, the Homo sapiens being the last humans, like you just got through saying out of your definition, the
listen to this,
Neanderthals
listen to
are
this, bro.
what?
Listen to this.
Extinct,
Listen. Come on, man.
ancient.
Just hold up. Just listen to
Let's
this.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Neanderthals contributed anywhere from 1 to 4% of the DNA in people with European and Asian ancestry. So Neanderthals are not extinct because Neanderthals got their DNA in human beings today. So yes, human beings today can still represent Neanderthals.
Y'all,
That's a fact, man.
this
I don't know
man,
why you're arguing with me.
1 to 4% DNA out of a whole genus of what? 96% of Homo sapien. You gonna sit here and say, "Oh, that 4,
Bruh,
bro, they are
bruh,
Homo sapien."
bruh,
Stop.
bruh,
This is
bruh.
this
Why
is
you
like
tripping, man? Why are you
this isn't
tripping?
even a debate.
Bro, a
Everybody
Homo
got it
sapien,
real, bro.
bro,
Just come up with your own
bro,
little things.
bro.
I'm just gonna
A
go ahead and
Homo
do it, bro.
sapien is not a Homo sapien unless you're 100% Homo sapien.
Bro, you're
A Homo
arguing
sapien
my
is
point.
not a Homo sapien unless you are 100% Homo sapien. If you got a little bit of Neanderthal in
How?
you, you can't just ignore the
How?
4%,
Okay,
bro.
so technically
You can't ignore 4% of your DNA,
you're
bro.
never gonna be 100% black, but yet you're gonna classify yourself as
Hold
100%
up, bro.
black,
You got
even though you
you
know
got
that
white,
at
bro.
some
You got
point
white in
that
you,
you
right?
probably mixed with some other genes.
Bro, you got white in you, right?
God is real, bruh. Don't God is real,
Bro,
bruh.
you got
Y'all
white in
wait,
you,
y'all.
right?
God is real, bruh. God is real.
Brother,
Y'all already see what it
I
is.
told you already, bro.
So
If
much
you want
love
to
to
be
everybody.
disruptive,
Eve, you see what I'm saying? You try to have a conversation with, y'all always ask me why I raise my voice, why I'm mean to religious people. This is why. You can have a conversation with them, they turn childish real quick. There is no God, there never has been, and there never would be. It doesn't matter what your religion is, whatever God you believe in, some human being made it up. It doesn't matter which God you believe in, some human being made it up. And whatever human being made up the God you believe in, you worship that human being. So if you are a Christian, you worship white people. If you are a Muslim, you worship Arab people. If you are a Buddhist, you worship Buddhist and Hindu and East Asian people. That's just a fact, undeniable fact. Every Christian worships white people. Every Muslim worships Arab people. That is the undeniable, uncorrupted, unshakable, unstoppable, most powerful, undefeated truth that you would ever hear in your life. And nothing that you do or imagine in your head will stop the fact that you have heard me say this truth to you today. And this truth to you today is the antidote that will begin to neutralize the false beliefs that dwell within your mind. I have come so you can be set free. I have come to save you free from mental slavery. I am the savior of your mentality. I am the cleaner of your mentality. I am performing mental surgery upon your minds, and you cannot resist my words. There is not a single religious person in here that can resist my words. If you believe in Jesus, you believe in white men. You worship a white man. In fact, every time I say the word Jesus, you imagine a white man in your head. If you are honest, you acknowledge that what I'm saying is true. Every time I say Jesus, you imagine a white man in your head. Yes, Jesus is the way, right? The white man, that's the way. White people don't even want y'all to worship them. That's what I don't really get. White people don't want y'all to worship them. Why do y'all keep worshiping them? White people are just trying to live their lives. Listen, ask yourself right now why my words are making you uncomfortable. If I was lying, you would be able to deal with my words. But you can't deal with my words because I'm speaking the truth that you have never been told, because you have been lied to your whole life, and you have never imagined even once in your life that you could have been lied to. All of you religious people, you have never ever thought once in your life that everything you believe could be a lie. Lekete. All right, next guest. There's a lot of guests in line.
Keep it down under 2 minutes. If I give you more than 2 minutes, do not abuse your time. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear, bro. Go straight to the point, please, so I can flow.
The point is, there is a God, man. I believe that there is a God.
In your imagination?
Well, he can exist in few places. Imagination could be one of them. Yeah.
Bro, the only place where God exists is in your imagination.
No.
Okay, then prove that God exists anywhere else.
Because the thoughts of my imagination can be manifested in real life.
Okay, then manifest God right here, right now. Let's see. Manifest God.
No, I don't. I don't have to. I don't have to do it because you say so. I cannot do it for
because
your.
you can't. You don't want to. You don't want to because you can't.
No, I cannot do it for your digital well-being.
You can't, bro. It's impossible, bro. Because you are lying. That's why you can't do it.
I just don't care to do it for you.
No, it's because you can't do it, bro.
No,
you can't
your
do
mind
it.
Your mind is already sealed, man.
Bro. Obviously, that's just all in your head. That's all in your head.
Even if God appeared to you right now,
my mind got nothing to do with what you have made a claim. You made a claim and you can't back it up. That means you're lying.
Even if God appeared to you right now,
bro, you made a claim and you can't back it up. That means you're lying.
What was my claim? You
claim that God is in your imagination and that your imagination can be manifested, and yet you refuse to manifest your imagination because you're lying.
Okay, you want me? How do you think imaginations can be manifested?
I don't care, bro. Do it. Bring God here. If you can't bring God here, you're lying. That's all we care about, bro. Just bring God here, man. Just bring God here, bro. Just bring him here. Let's stop talking. Let's stop talking and give you the opportunity to manifest God. Go ahead, manifest God. Do it.
I already just manifested my imagination. You don't know.
Okay,
you won't believe it because
let me see. Because it's nothing, bro. If you have manifested your imagination, bro, it's nothing. You manifested nothing.
So okay, let me ask you something then.
Bro, you manifested a vacuum.
If in my imagination,
empty words.
See, you won't let me see. Why won't you let me speak, Bakanga?
You manifested a vacuum of empty words.
Okay, can I go ahead now?
No, you can't go ahead. Unless you manifest God visibly. If you can't manifest God, then you can leave and give room to the next guest.
Oh, I cannot manifest God.
If you can't, then drop and let somebody else who can't come up.
All I need to tell you, Bakanga, is you need to open
Don't
up
tell
your
me
mind just
anything,
a
bro.
little
Just
bit.
manifest God. If you can't,
I
please,
just did. I
bro. If
continuously
you
I
can,
do it every day. I
respectfully,
do it.
but we don't see God. We don't see God anywhere. Where's
I
God at?
do it every day. You wouldn't believe. Your mind is so
It don't
sealed. You
matter,
wouldn't
bro. It
believe.
don't matter. If you can bring God here, bro,
You
just
need
drop and let
us.
somebody else come and do it, bro.
You need to open up your mind a little bit.
Bro,
Just a
just
little bit, bro.
bro.
Your mind is
If you
closed,
can't
Bakanga.
manifest God, please just drop. Give
Bakanga.
somebody else who can. Thank you
Your
for your
mind
time,
is
okay,
closed. Your mind is closed, Bakanga. You
brother.
need to open
Thank
up
you
a
for
little
your
bit.
time, okay,
Your mind is closed, Bakanga.
bro. Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Thank you for your time, okay.
Okay.
I
I,
appreciate you.
I,
Now
I
go
hope you
go
get to see the light.
go and continue to manifest God in your imagination. We don't got no
I,
problem with that. Good for you. Enjoy yourself, bro. No problem. You and your God can enjoy yourself.
Bakanga, you need to open up your mind, my friend.
Brother, thank you for your time, okay? Goodbye. Have a good one, bro. No problem.
Open up your mind. Because the amount of times I've manifested God, you wouldn't believe.
Bro, you're supposed to be gone, bro. It's somebody else's time now, bro. Thank you. You can go now, bro. Thanks.
Bakanga, it's too easy, man. Just open up your mind.
Bro, your opportunity is over. Come on, man. I don't want to block you, bro.
I'm giving you the opportunity to open your mind.
Bro, I don't want to block you. Please leave.
Bro, I got into an accident, right?
Bro, I do not want to block you. Please leave.
Okay, Bakanga. I'll pray for you, eh?
Bro, pray for me, pray for your grandfather, pray for my grandfather, pray for whatever. You can do anything you want to do as long as you leave, bro. No problem.
I will pray for some brain cells, Bakanga. It's
No
okay.
problem. You can pray for anything you want to. I'm all for you. I'm
No,
cheering for you. I'm counting on
just
you.
brain
Just
cells.
pray for
Just
whatever
brain
you want to
cells.
pray for as long as you leave, bro. No problem.
Only brain cells I'm praying for. Only brain cells.
Bro, please.
If not, I will block you. I won't ask again. All right.
I feel like I heard this guy's voice before.
Rabla,
Everybody. What?
what you here for?
Hey. Hi.
I ain't gonna work right now. You know I'm giving smoke to people right now. So you want some of this smoke or what?
Listen. Lekete. I will hold on. I just want to say hi, that's all.
Well, hi to you too.
Awesome.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go straight to your point. What you got?
Yeah, I'm not that good in English. I speak French, but I'll try and express to tell what I want to say. I just want to tell you that I back you 100%. There is no God. Those who believe in God are just waiting their lifetime. You know, they
Bro,
said God created man.
bro,
They said God,
check this out, bro. You don't need to be able to speak enough English. What you have said is powerful. That's it. That's all you need to say, bro. In fact, I'll tell you,
yes,
thank you
they
for your
said
time,
God
bro.
created
You have
man.
said it.
They
Il
said
n'y a pas
God.
Dieu.
Yeah,
Il
yeah.
n'a
Let me
il
finish.
n'a jamais.
They said God. Il n'y a jamais eu de Dieu. Dieu n'existe pas. Ça
Non, il n'y a
n'existe
jamais
pas.
eu de Dieu.
They said God created. They said God created man on His image. It's false. Men created God. Men created God on their image. That's what the God in the Bible and the Quran believe. They behave like men. Men created those. It's a system. We are into a system and they are manipulating us. If you keep on being in that system, you waste your time praying and you get nothing. Wake up, open your
Facts.
mind, and know who you are. Know who you are. You waste your time and praying and you will not get anything. You only get false pastors. They will manipulate you, get your little you want and do their life with it. Stop believing in God. Men created God. God didn't create anyone. Men created God. Keep that in mind and think of it from now. Men created God, and that's why the God in the Bible and the Quran have the same attitude like men. And you see
Thank
that
you.
if there is a God, we cannot have Bible and Quran. They have hell and heaven. And the hell and heaven in Quran and the Bible, there are two different hells and two different heavens. The explanation are different. So if there's one God, how can you have two hell and two paradise, two heavens? It's false. It's a system. Wake up, black man, wake up. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Merci beaucoup. Je t'apprécie.
Merci. Bonne nuit à vous.
Sans problème, mon frère, sans problème. On continue le travail, mon frère, on continue. Petit à petit.
Merci.
On va libérer le peuple.
There is no God.
Ever has been. God is the product of human imagination. The only God that exists is the God that exists in your head. If you agree with me that God lives in your head, then I have no problem with you. I will never disrespect your God. What's going on, Queen?
Hey, host, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic right here. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful myself. I really enjoyed the last guest that you had on. He was making a lot of valid points, and I just wanted to know if you remember his TikTok name, because I actually want to follow him. He was really good.
Well,
do you remember his name?
No, I do not. Mon frère, mets ton nom dans les commentaires. Put your name in the comment section, bro. Comment in the comment section. I mean, considering how sweet your voice sounds, I might want to follow you too.
All right. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to come up on your platform. I appreciate it.
No. Thank you so much for coming up on my platform.
Bye.
You got me speaking in tongues, sister. Turn on your camera and let me see how pretty you are.
I'm finna disconnect now. Bye.
Oh, shoot. She
Camera on. She on roll like that. There ain't no God. There ain't never been. There ain't never gonna be.
Listen, if a woman is beautiful and you don't let her know, you have committed a crime against humanity. If a woman is beautiful and you don't let her know, you have committed a crime against humanity. What's going on, man? What you got? Hello? You got your stuff on mute, man. You got to unmute yourself. If a woman is beautiful and you don't let her know, you're committing a crime against humanity. If a woman is pretty and you don't let her know, you're committing a crime against humanity. Because God lives in your imagination. God only lives in your head. You will never find God anywhere in reality. Because
God lives in your head. God lives in your head. He lives forever. In your head is his kingdom. All power and might, your God in your imagination. Your God lives in your head, you know, from heaven above in your head. Your God is great and he's in your imagination. Your God in your head, and yes, you know, forever and ever he lives. What's going on, man? Your God is an awesome God. Your God lives in your head. Your God lives in your head, you know, forever and ever he is. The oldest Bible was never found in Africa. There never was any Bible in Africa. Don't let them lie to you with that old propaganda. That's how they get you trapped in the matrix of lies.
Y'all remember that song where y'all remember that Christian song that says, "Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you." See, that song should really go, "Open the eyes of my brain, Lord. Open the eyes." Bro, I can hear you, man. I'm singing, though.
Okay,
Open the eyes of my
tell me
brain.
when you're finished.
I want to imagine. Oh yeah. I want to imagine. To imagine you high and lifted up, sitting
Hello.
in the back of my head.
Are you finished?
Shout out your power and grace so I can think from my left to my right brain. Cause I want to see you. I want to see you. Cause Lord, I want to
Hello.
imagine you. I just want to imagine you
Yo, hello. I have
in my
questions for you. I have questions for you.
imagination. There
Yo,
is
sir.
no God.
Sir,
Where's Kirk Franklin at?
I have questions for you.
Damn, bro, you
So you
have a
believe
question
there's
and
no
you couldn't
God,
even let
right?
me sing, bro?
Yeah. So you finished, right?
Yeah, I
So,
need some
sir, you
backup
believe
singers,
there's no
man.
God, right? What?
Go ahead, ask your question. You got less than 1 minute. Go ahead.
You believe there's no God, right?
Did I say that?
Yeah, on your screen it shows there's no God.
Yeah, but does my
All
screen say
gods are
I believe there's no God? Is that what my screen says?
nah.
Okay, so there is no God. That's all you got to know.
So there's no God, right?
Obviously.
Okay, so where do you think we came from?
What does that have to do with God?
No, where do you think we came from? Like, how were we
Why
created?
do I need to think of anywhere we came from as though we don't all know that everybody has a father and a mother? What kind of ridiculous question is that, my good brother?
What?
Human beings are born. We were born.
How is
Period.
the
That's it.
universe made? How is the earth made? How are
Have you ever seen a
how's the
universe?
ocean
Have you
created?
ever seen a universe?
Yes.
Where? How big is it?
What?
How big is this universe you saw, and where was it at?
What are you saying?
You say you have seen the universe. So I'm imagining you can see the universe the same way I'm seeing this phone, right? You see this phone in my hand?
I
I
never
saw
said
the
I've
phone.
seen it.
This ball, I saw this
I
bottle,
never
right?
said I've
So you
seen it.
must have seen the universe, right? So
I
how big was it when you saw it?
I never said I've seen it.
So you haven't seen the universe.
But the earth is in the universe, is it not?
So you have not seen the universe.
Is the earth not in the universe?
Good brother, so you have not seen the universe.
Right now you're telling me there's
Bro, I'm gonna ask you one last time. If you don't answer my question, bro, I can go to your next guest. So you have not seen the universe.
yeah, I haven't.
So why are you lying?
Lying about what?
How do you know the universe is here?
Because we're in it.
Who told you it was a universe?
Yo, what? Who told me
Who
what?
told you that what you are observing is the universe? Who told you?
What do you mean what we're observing? What?
Bro, who told you that the universe was the universe?
Yo, I don't understand what you're saying. Like,
Obviously, you don't understand. Please go back and do some studying, okay, brother? When you understand, then you can come back
your
and talk
English
with
is
me. Thank you
terrible.
so
Your
much for your
English is
time, bro.
terrible. You don't know anything you're saying. Your
Yeah,
English
don't
is
worry, no
terrible.
problem. You can leave, bro. I accept. Anything you say, I accept. Thank you
Your
for your time.
English is terrible.
Have a good day, okay?
What?
I said thank you for your time. I appreciate the compliments. Now you can go. Thank you for your time.
Are you slow? Are you
Yeah,
sped?
sir. Whatever you say, man. Thank you, bro. It's
Are
okay,
you
no
sped? Are
problem.
you sped? How's there no God? Are you sped?
Brother, can you please leave? Thank you for your time. I appreciate you, man. No
Who created
problem.
the earth? Who created the earth?
Bro, don't worry about it, man. You can go. Thank you.
Who created the earth? Who created the earth? Who created the sun?
Brother, the conversation is over, man. Can you just leave
No,
or you
it's
want me
not
to
over.
block
Who
you? Do
created
you
the
want me to
sun?
block
Who
you?
created the earth? Who created the earth? Who created the sun?
Do you want me to block you?
Block me.
Okay, sure. Thank you. I'll do exactly what you said.
Block me because you're proved wrong. Block me because you're proved wrong. Get you.
No, I blocked you
You look
because
dumb
you have
as
no
hell right now.
respect. And I
You
told you
look
thank you
dumb.
for your time.
Oh, I don't know, man. These people are strange. You're very strange. Listen, y'all. Why is it that when religious people don't have power over you, they begin to disrespect you? I told him, thank you for your time. You can go. But he didn't want to go. Anybody that condones that type of behavior That is wickedness, man. Hey, please, can you leave? You leave. You leave. Nobody needs your belief. If I tell you go, you go. You don't have to force your will on people. No one is forcing you to be here. If I tell you that thank you for your time, you can go, just go. If you don't want to go, it seems to me like you're hurt about something. There is no God, there never has been, there never would be. Anyone who believes in God believes in a human being. If you worship Jesus, you're worshiping the white man. If you worship Muhammad, if you worship Allah, you are worshiping Arabs. That's just a fact. Listen, I have a lot of guests in line, so go straight to your point.
Hey, what's happening? You good?
What's up, Mr. Troy? Go straight to your point. You got less than a minute. What you got?
Man, look here. All right. You got me thinking at the same time, right? But my whole experience is happening as far as not being able, not going to let go of the reality of the Most High being real. It's simply the way you say it all happening in our head. That's a big part of who God is. Everybody having an individual experience with this creator. That's why it ain't about no one perspective. And believe it or not, even your perspective is a piece in what is the Most High. The Most High so mystical and powerful that it creates.
How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that?
Not just like you say, I acknowledge it. I ride on the side of you with this, I ain't against you in no kind of way. I just come through to add to the energy, all right? So for the people, I just want you and anybody else know, look here, this is the God you looking for. When you look out, this whole thing is your glorified state, your most incredible way to be. And the way to see it is through those eyes, through that human God experience that you having right now.
Hold up, bro. Let me ask you a question. Is it possible that everything you're seeing really has nothing to do with God? Is that a possibility?
Well, see, what I see, I know what your whole view of what your perspective of what God is.
I've given
you another perspective.
Bro, please just answer this question now. Please just answer this question. It's been more than 1 minute. Just tell me yes or tell me no. Is it possible that God doesn't exist at all, and whatever we're seeing is something completely different? Is it possible?
It is. The whole thing is organized by something. This whatever sustaining this, with giving us the ability to trust that tomorrow coming. You can call that God.
Is it possible that everything we are observing is something completely different that got nothing to do with God? Is it possible?
Not what I call God. What I call
then good for you, man. No problem. That just means it's in your head, right? Thank you for your time, bro. I appreciate you, okay?
You can't go higher than the highest, but you stay blessed.
Yeah, bro, no problem. You too.
Respect.
Yeah, facts.
You could drop me if I know how to stay.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, respect.
Yes, sir. He's not arguing with me, though. He wasn't arguing with me. He got his point. What's going on, man?
Yeah. So I've come again just to say again that I believe in water because I can drink water because I'm related. I have that link with the water. So without water, I cannot live. But I've not been taught how to drink water. I've not been taught about water, but I've been taught about God. I don't know God. They taught me God. They said believe in God. God is a teaching. They said I should believe in God. So I should have faith in that belief. So it's only about faith. Believe in that thing that you've never seen. So it's just a matter of believing. But I don't know God. They taught me God. They taught all of us God, but we don't know God. And they said for that teaching, we should believe in God. So we are only believing in something we've never seen. And the promise is that by believing in God, you go to heaven. That's all. But I can't believe in water because I'm water. I have that link with water. I don't have any link with God. They taught us God when we came to this world. We don't know God. That's why we have different gods. The Bible have
Thank
his
you for
God.
that, bro.
Quran have his God.
Thank you for
Quran
that,
have
bro.
his God.
I appreciate you
Yes.
on that, bro. No problem. Let me
Yes.
bring the next
You see?
guest.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem, bro. Just a little bit at a time.
Okay. People should wake up. White men are
I got you,
manipulating
bro.
us. Yes.
We got you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And this is the brother you were talking about, Goddess Mio.
Yes.
Ngozi Chuku.
You ready?
What you got, Ngozi Chuku? What you got for me? Go
Yo,
straight to your point.
yo. What's good? What's good? I got my boy with me right here, and he's trying to argue with me. So
I tell him to bring the flames.
But that last guy, so you were saying, is it a possibility that what we were calling God is something else and not God? And I think he was referring to that something else is what people were referring to as God.
Yo,
Like
bro, can you get the phone closer to him so we can hear him? Because we can barely hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I was tailing off of the other dude. You were saying, is it a possibility that what people are referring to as God is something else and not God? And I think what he was trying to say is that something else is what people are referring to as God.
Let me ask you a question. Doesn't that mean that if a man decides that he's a woman, and he says he's a woman, and you're saying that no, he's a man, then you need to be able to acknowledge that a woman is a man? Just because somebody believed that, doesn't that mean that that's what it is?
That's not always true. No, I get what you're getting at.
Okay, good. So this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Is it possible that the idea of God, no matter how you look at it, is always fictional? But whatever is real and is something completely different that we can only discover through science, because science necessitates research and development. So science necessitates that you actually be able to experience in real time, not some imagination, but within your five senses, right? Check this out, bro. This is really what I'm saying. Anything that really exists, we can access it with our five senses. So if God was real, we would be able to interact with God in real time without having to imagine or believe it. If we have to imagine what God is and believe it, is because that God that we're imagining isn't real. If there is actually a God, it will have to be an entity that got to reveal itself in real time. But if you form an imagination of that stuff in your head, when you see the real deal, how would you know? And who the hell even called it God? If it didn't call itself God, why do you call it God? Bro, if there's a God, why are we the one giving it a name? Think about it.
Terminology is apples and oranges, man. But my friend right here is a follower of you. So me and him were debating in the car before I got on here, and I was telling him, us as humans, mitochondria, protons, neutrons, electrons, microorganisms, they were not a thing until we developed the technology and the instruments to be able to see those things. They were just parts of our imagination. We couldn't actually prove that they were there.
No, we couldn't even imagine them.
Even the entire periodic table of elements, we couldn't prove were there until we developed the instruments and technology to make that connection.
Bro, do you know why it is called a discovery? Do you know why we call them? Do you know why we call it discoveries?
Because we came out of ignorance and we were reached a level of intelligence to be able to make that connection. So just because we aren't there now does not mean that it's not true. Because if that was the case, we would have never discovered fucking fire, water. You know what I mean? Like nitrogen.
Check this out, bro. You're making a slight mistake, bro. Everything that we discovered, we didn't know it was there. For example, when Christopher Columbus left the Americas and he was coming towards, when he left Europe, he wasn't expecting to find America. He was expecting to find India because he couldn't imagine that there's another continent there. Bro, when you discover something that you didn't know previously, the only reason why it's a discovery is because you couldn't imagine it. So if you're already imagining it, Whatever you find is not going to be what you imagine. Because if it's what you imagine, then it's really not a discovery. You get it? When
So
you
you were
discover
talking.
something,
So you were
that
talking
means
about
that that stuff
science.
did
So
not
keep it
exist
at
before.
science. Let's keep it science. You couldn't. How were we imagining protons and neutrons, electrons, mitochondria? How were we imagining that, bro?
Bro, we never
We just
imagined them. Listen, check this out, bro. Scientists used to think that the smallest divisible particle was an atom, right? That's why it's named
right.
an atom after the dude's name, because they didn't know how to split it, right? So they couldn't imagine that it could be split. That's why they said it was the smallest indivisible particle. Until one day somebody realized, oh shit, this stuff can split into these protons, electrons, neutrons. Now what do they call them again? What do they call them? What are they? How do you break down a proton? What's the smallest particle? I can't even remember off my head. Um,
Photons.
these photons, exactly. Whatever light is made of, right? You know what I'm saying? We couldn't imagine that stuff before we discovered it. If we could imagine it, then we wouldn't be discovering it. We'll know it's already there. Bro, let me tell you something. Do you have kids?
Manifestation. I understand what you're saying. What you're getting at. Intention. You know what I mean? If it's there, you can imagine it. You can almost get there. You said, do I have kids?
Bro,
Nah, not
whatever
yet.
you imagine is not going to be anything like what it is that comes out. For example, let me tell you, do you have kids? Both of you?
Nah, I do not.
Okay, now I want you to imagine your seventh child.
Okay. I feel you.
Is it a male or is it a female?
Yeah.
Is it a hermaphrodite? Is it an albino?
Can't call
Is it
it.
half black, half Filipino, half Mexican? Is it half Chinese? Is it half Japanese? Is it half Polynesian, half Samoan? Can you imagine your seventh child if you haven't had that seventh child yet? You can't. You got no clue. You just can't imagine it. But guess what? When you actually have that child, it will surprise you. Because first of all, the baby mama gonna surprise you if it's an accident. Or if it's your wife or your girlfriend. You don't know who your wife or your girlfriend is gonna be. There's so much that you don't know. When you don't know stuff, whatever imagination you form is probably going to be wrong. The problem with religion is that people have confused things that were imagined for things that are real. So it's preventing them now from discovering things that are real. That's why science and religion don't really work too well together, because religion keeps people in the old way of thinking. You got to understand, bro, what religion calls witchcraft is really science. And we're not going to be able to progress until we understand that stuff. That is why what used to be known as blood magic, we now call it blood transfusion. We literally be using that stuff to save people's lives, bro. But that's what witches used to do back in the day. Bro, can you imagine doing a blood transfusion 2,000 years ago? That stuff would look like some black magic shit, bro. Cutting a person's veins, getting some tubes, some plant tubes, and sticking it in their veins, trying to put it in another human being. Bro, that stuff would look kind of scary.
Right.
And yet, religion called it what? Witchcraft, right? Imagine that there are other human species in this world, but they might look like animals. Some that got tails, some that got sharp teeth. Instead of researching who these creatures are, human beings call them demons. So now we find them and we're rebuking them in Jesus' name when they're just people. Look at animals. Religion told us that animals are beneath us, so now we treat animals like shit. But when you put animals in the wild, we're not the ones that take care of them. They clearly got intelligence, but we don't respect them as intelligent creatures. Because of what religion did, bro. Listen, bro, the way human beings treat animals in the world today, bro, is because of religion. If religion was to tell you that animals got the same type of value as humans, humans will begin to give animals human rights and treat animals with respect, and we probably will not be eating them. That's why we don't eat ourselves.
Well, I'm one who doesn't think. I think God and religion don't really have much to do with each other. They do, but they don't in the sense.
It's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate because in the definition of religion, you got God. Religion, I can give you the definition, like in the dictionary.
Religion is division.
It brings division. It always brings division because it's just opinions, right? People are always going to disagree. That's why. Religion is based on opinions. It's not based on fact. That's why it brings division. When there's facts, there's no division. But religion is based on opinion. That's why the Muslim got the opinion that Muhammad is the last prophet, and the Christian got the opinion that Jesus is God. Guess what? Those two people are always going to fight. Religion is described as the belief and worship of a superhuman power or powers, especially a god or gods. So the definition of worshiping and believing in God is in the very definition of religion. Imagine that. Thank you so much for your time, bro. I appreciate you, okay?
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Good shit.
Yeah, I appreciate both of y'all. Much respect.
Much respect.
Ngozi.
Igbo man.
If you got muted,
Hello?
it's the moderator that muted you.
Hello?
So you best be respectful.
Okay. So I just want to go back to the last point, which you said discoveries can't be made because you said something about you have to be able to imagine. If you imagine it, then discoveries can't be made, correct? Or it's whatever you think.
Yes, if you can already
is not
imagine what it's like, then it's not a discovery.
Yeah, so that's not correct. You know, in scientific work, that someone had to actually think of how to divide a proton. If they had to think, oh wait, maybe a proton could be divided before they could actually carry out that experiment. A proton being divided didn't just fall out of the sky. So what I'm saying is, you can have hints to know a certain type of knowledge. You don't have to know everything about the world to infer something about the world.
If that's the case, then everybody's right. No one is wrong.
No, it's not, because you can still look for things through evidence. Just because you can infer,
Sister, you said that you can still imagine, right? So what makes your imagination better than another person's imagination?
You have to look through the evidence. Your imagination isn't better than anyone else. You have to sift through the evidence.
Exactly. How about we just put away the imagination and focus on the evidence alone?
Exactly. So what are we disagreeing about?
Because you're saying that it is still possible to imagine something before you discover it.
It is. It definitely is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
You know that no one imagined Earth being a speck in the universe before. Well, actually, yes, they did. So you will have to look towards that discovery to be able to research it. No one just said, hey, wait, the sky is blue.
Sister,
huh?
Having an expectation for something is different from having an imagination of something and that thing turning out to be exactly the way you imagine. Let me give you an example.
No one said it has to be exactly the way you imagine. You have to look through things through evidence. And for what you're talking about, for it to be exactly the way you imagine, the religions have books that have been revealed. Those people of those religions think that God himself revealed things to them. They didn't imagine it.
Exactly.
But
that's just their opinion, because God didn't reveal it to them. They actually did imagine it.
For Muslims, they were there. They allegedly were there when Muhammad did whatever he did. For the Christians, they were there when Jesus did whatever they did. They rely on the testimony. And some, you can even go farther than that, but we can get to that if you want to. But I just want to say that the claim that if you imagine it, then it can't be true, or if you somehow have a possibility of God existing, then it can't. I don't know what you're saying, but
this is what I'm trying to say to you. The truth cannot be imagined.
The truth
you can't imagine. Check this out. You can't imagine that I committed a crime.
It was imagined. It had to be discovered. The truth had to be discovered.
Say that again. Say that again.
The truth can be conceived of. Before it was discovered, the truth was conceived of. If it was never conceived of, it would have been discovered. Okay, the earth revolving around the sun. No, it had to be conceived that the earth was revolving around the sun, not the sun revolving around the earth, or even the earth being the center of the universe. It had to be conceived at first. It was not, it fell out, the knowledge fell out the sky and no one had any idea that the earth, no.
Sister, hold up, check this out. Do you want me to bust your bubble?
You can attempt to.
Okay. There's a difference between what people say and what actually is.
That's true.
Scientists and our current educational system tells us that the earth revolves around the sun.
And
but none of us
scientists of a different generation did not say that. So just because we have a certain knowledge now does not mean that knowledge always exists.
Hold up. We go to school and we learn that the earth is revolving around the sun.
Yes, but before that knowledge was not accessible to us.
Let me finish what I'm saying now.
Please stop cutting me off, because that's what you did to your last gift, and I would appreciate if you would stop
Let
cutting me
me
off.
finish what
Like
I'm
I was
saying
saying,
so you can respond to what I'm saying.
that knowledge was not always accessible to us.
Sister, let me finish what I was saying so you can respond.
Okay.
In context.
Okay.
Because if you respond to half of what I said, I will still have to repeat myself.
Okay, continue your point then, sir.
We go to school and they teach us that the earth revolves around the sun. But no human being on this earth has ever experienced that. The experience that we actually have that is actually real, without question, the sun is what's moving, not us. That's the real truth. It doesn't matter how right you can. Hold up. It doesn't matter what calculations you can do, what you can do. There is no human being in this world right now experiencing the earth moving around the sun. That's a lie. Within our entire consciousness, as is common to our five senses, we are experiencing no motion beneath our feet, and everything that we can observe is moving. That's the real truth. Listen, if you're a realistic person, we can have a conversation on this. But if you're not realistic, then you're just in your head, because I'm pretty sure
Can I ask you a question real fast before you continue? So, do you believe in the current scientific consensus right now, or do you reject science?
I don't reject science, neither do I accept science.
If you don't reject science, why do you believe that the sun revolves around the earth? Because
that's not science. That's pseudoscience.
Okay. So no, that's not pseudoscience. So it's actually the discovery.
That has not been proven.
Been around for years
you can prove that, check this out, sister. The only way that you can prove that the sun and that the earth is revolving around the sun is to take someone out in orbit, completely outside of the realm of the earth, and they observe it happening. If it's not observable, it's not real.
That's definitely not true. We know we can't observe electrons moving in space. We can't observe the quantum realm. We can't observe multiple things. We can't even observe the laws of logic. But that doesn't mean they don't exist.
Listen, they don't exist if you can observe it.
That's
why it's just theory.
So you believe
that's why it's just theory, sister.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So what if you don't believe in science to guide you to the truth, but you don't believe in religious people saying, oh, I experienced God for myself, I experienced this. How it's a lose-lose situation then. So you cannot
you see,
but
you have to infer those assumptions. Listen. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in anything in particular.
I don't believe that's not really the point of the that's not really the point.
Sister, let me finish what I was saying.
Okay.
Because you keep using the word believe to describe what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I don't believe anything.
Okay, my fault. Go ahead. Keep going.
I don't believe in anything, right? Okay. I know what I know, and I use what I know to differentiate between what I don't know.
How do you know what you know is true?
Because it's tangible, and I can experience it practically within the boundaries of my five senses.
It's not a brain prodding you. Someone prodding a brain in a lab.
Because I can repeat the same results over and over consistently without fault.
In your own consciousness, from your own subjective.
Not in my own consciousness. I am an aircraft engineer. I put airplanes in the air all the time. They don't drop out.
That doesn't. Okay.
Say what you're gonna say. Say what you're gonna say.
I just lost my train of thought. So just continue.
Exactly. Like I said, I am an aircraft engineer. I put airplanes in the air all the time. They don't drop out of the sky.
Okay, so what's that have to do with anything? Okay, so then you believe in science.
Listen.
Because
within
what makes your plane fly is modern science.
Within the boundaries of our five senses.
What makes your plane fly is modern science. So there you believe in modern science, correct?
Sister, what makes the plane fly is no science that's modern. Birds have been flying using the rules of aerodynamics since antiquity.
Birds existed before science was conceived.
So what are you saying? You say it's modern science. It's not modern science. It's the same science. It's the same science that has always been around. There's only one type of aerodynamics that's possible in air. That's why it's called aerodynamic. It's air. It's not the submarines work just like fish.
Sir, please stop. Can I speak now?
You were speaking when I was speaking.
Just because something is observed in nature and we don't have a theory to attribute it to then doesn't mean that all of science is modern. We discover things at certain points. Does that mean that when we discovered those things, they just popped into existence? They've always been there. We just discovered it at a certain point. That's why I said modern science, because we
So let me ask, you believe in evolution?
Yes, I believe in evolution.
So tell me, which human being on earth today is the most evolved?
No one is more evolved than anyone else. Have you ever taken an organismal biology class?
Sister, wait, relax. I'm about to put you in check right now.
Okay.
Sister, what is evolution? Define evolution to me.
Evolution is the change in frequencies in alleles.
In what?
Change in frequencies in alleles.
Simplify that. That's too big for me.
Change in frequencies in genes.
Okay, good. What is the probability that out of 8 billion human beings, the genes are changing at the same frequency?
Genes. Okay. So I see that you don't have a good grasp on evolution,
Just
so I'm
answer
just
me.
going to explain to you
What?
real fast.
Sister, just answer me. Just answer me. What is the probability that with all the crossbreeding between races, right? Asian people with African people, white people with black
That's
people.
fine. That doesn't make one race more evolved than another race. It's just different mixing of alleles. Nothing is more evolved than anything else. An organism is designed to fit its environment.
I was talking and you started talking, right? You kept saying that let me talk, and you keep doing that stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. My fault. I'm sorry. Continue.
What
I'm sorry.
is the probability?
Sorry.
What is the probability that out of 8 billion human beings, everybody's genes is changing at consistently the same frequency? Tell me, what's the probability? Let's see if you got some logic.
You're right.
Go ahead.
People's genes do change at different frequencies. That doesn't mean that one person is more evolved than another, because no one is more evolved than anybody else.
What's frequency? What's frequency?
It does. I don't know the frequency. It doesn't matter. No one is more evolved than anybody else.
You're the one that used frequency to define, bro, sister. You're the one that used frequency to define evolution. You're telling me you didn't know what frequency meant when you used it to define evolution?
I don't know the exact frequency of every single human being on Earth does not mean that one person.
Sister, what is the definition of frequency?
Sir, can you let me speak for 3 seconds before cutting me off?
What is the definition of the word frequency? That's what I originally asked you. You can't just go on your own tangent.
What is the definition of evolution? Do you
I already asked you that question.
Do you know how evolution works?
Yeah, I know how evolution works, but since you're the one claiming to be the expert, sister, let's not pretend like I asked you a question, right? And you completely ignore my question, and you want to ask me a question.
I'm trying to refute your point. If you don't let me talk for more than 3 seconds,
listen, if you want to refute my point, answer my question. I've asked you again. Listen, this is my question to you. What is the definition of frequency? There's no negotiation. Tell me what the definition of frequency is. You used it to define evolution. What is it?
How often something occurs.
Okay, good. So if human beings' genes are not changing at a consistently often rate the same way, then somebody is going to be more frequent than another. Somebody's genes is going to be more frequent than another, right? So
that's not how the genes work. Let me explain to you, because you don't know how evolution works. Let me speak for 3 seconds, because you're not getting it. Please let me just talk for 3 seconds. I'll let you speak. Just let me talk, please.
No. I'm still speaking though. I'm still speaking.
Okay. You know what? Let me just. Okay, continue.
I will speak, then I'll keep quiet, then I'll let you speak.
Okay.
First of all, I'm debunking that nonsense that you just said about every human's genes is changing consistently, when apparently we came from apes, and we can clearly see that there's 2 apes in this world. So if everything was
we did not come from apes. That's an evolutionary lie. We did not come from apes. We have a common ancestor with apes.
Sister, I'm talking.
I'm trying to correct you because you just said something false. That's false.
Okay, yeah, good. Let me finish my point though.
Okay, continue.
If evolution, and first of all, you either believe in all of evolution or you believe in no evolution, because there's no picking and choosing here, okay?
I'm sorry. Last time, I'm sorry.
If evolution is true, it's not just true in the human species, it's true from bacteria to every single entity that is within our realm, from plants to everything, right? We can see that everything doesn't evolve at the same frequency, because we clearly still have apes. We still have human beings who have not evolved to the point where they can resist the sunlight. They still get the sunlight. They still get their thumbs burned by the sun, the skin burned by the sun. That's evolutionary in nature, right? Now, you can't debunk when I tell you that if evolution doesn't happen at the same rate in every species, somebody in this world has to be more evolved. That is just common sense. There's no way you can rationalize that everyone is evolving at the same rate. That's just a fat lie. Even someone that knows nothing about school will know that you're lying. Go ahead.
Can I speak now? Okay, so like I was saying, no one is more evolved than another. Someone who's more evolved, people can be more evolved to their environment. A fish is evolved to their environment. A human is evolved to their environment. In modern science, there is no hierarchy of species. People are evolved to their environment.
You are a liar. There has to be if evolution is true, there has to be a hierarchy of species.
No,
you are lying.
That's an outdated evolutionary thinking.
Yes, there is.
That's the evolutionary theory that gave racism. That gave host to racism.
Yes, there is.
That's the
Yes,
type of
there is.
thinking that gave birth to racism in the scientific community. Thinking
Sister,
that there could be tiers of
if you believe in
species.
evolution, there is only one way to not end up with
No, that's
racism if
not right. Do
evolution
you know
is not
what
true.
evolution is? You're trying to speak. Okay, so why am I a Christian trying to educate you, an atheist, on evolution? Please explain
I'm
that
not
to
an
me.
atheist. Who told you I'm an
Whatever
atheist?
you are, you. Okay, whatever. Okay, so let me explain this again. Evolution happens when there's a change in frequency in alleles. That could be a bad mutation or a good mutation. Whoever is more fit to their environment, whoever has the most kids, they are considered the
That's
more
not evolution,
healthy.
that's adaptation. You got it confused, sister. You're
No,
twisted.
I literally took evolutionary biology and got an A in the class. How are you going to tell
That
me?
is adaptation. That is not evolution.
If there's a change in frequency
That is
in a person's genes,
adaptation.
that person
That
has
is not
evolved.
evolution, sister. I don't think you're
There's
really.
no person who's more evolved than anybody else. That's a lie.
There
That's
has
a
to
lie.
be.
That's a
Okay. Let
caricature
me
of
ask you a question.
evolution.
Hold on. Did all humans evolve from the same ancestor?
If you're saying, yeah, all
Sister.
humans have a common ancestor, yes.
Okay, just answer my question directly, okay? Don't go into any explanation.
I said yes. I said yes.
So why is it that two black people don't give birth to white people?
Because that's not how genes work.
Sister, just answer my question. Why
race is
do
a social
two black
construct,
people
so,
not give birth
that's
to white
innate
people?
So. Huh?
Why do two white people not give birth to black people?
Educate me.
Because they are two complete different species that do not have this.
Oh my
ancestry.
God, are you dead ass right now, nigga? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What did you call me?
Yep, I slipped. Okay, so
you
let
slipped.
me explain this.
No, hold on. Do you know why you slipped?
Because you really, do you think that white people and black
just tell
people are
me,
different
do you
species?
know why you
Do you
slipped?
think that white people and black people are different species, yes or no?
Sister, do you know why you
think white
slipped?
people and black people are different species,
I asked you the
yes
question
or no?
first. I asked you the question first. Do you know why you slipped?
Do you think?
Sister, just answer my question first. Do you know why you slipped, yes or no?
I know I slipped. Yeah, I know I slipped. Because
okay, you don't know. You don't know. So tell me, why did you sleep? Why did you sleep?
Because you don't know what you're talking about. You made me upset. That's why I slipped.
All right, good. Do you know why you got upset?
Because you're not speaking false things, and all these people are here believing
hold on. Let me tell you why you got upset. You got upset because you got bakangalized. You, my friend, have been bakangalized. I have relocated your mentality. I have reorganized your brain. I have brought you back to reality, and that angered you.
Sir, calm down, please. Do you think black people and white people are two different species?
Yes.
What evidence do you have for that?
The fact that they can produce each other independently.
Okay, so a species in science is